Paul made me do it. Paul made me do it. Paul made me do it. Man, it's just chillin' like a building and burning and sipping on Paul, my son. Hustling, grinding, trying to make a motherfucker on the beat for the end of the month. But a nigga wanna talk shit while I getting tipsy, man, and I got my gun. Nigga said one more thing, then I put a bitch in the bit went bum bum bum. Jumped off in the bubble shed bed, put the gas in the seat, now I'm on the run. Heard a voice in my head saying,
"It's good and pop that son of a gun."
Thought to myself, man, goddamn, what the fuck is going on?
I like to introduce myself, my name is Paul, my son.
Think I'm losing my mind, man, shit, where the fuck you come from? Then I looked over at the bottle sitting next to the gas, said, Paul, my son.
It's nice to meet you, Kilo. Now what you gonna do? Next off we gon' spray them niggas who try to fuck with you.
So I hit him up, my nigga, putting them off in the trance. I was like the Wild West, bust shots to the feet and making them dance. Holding a bottle of Paul, my son, when I'm mad and laughing and busting, man. Loaded up on them niggas, now it's time for me to get the trucking, man. First name was Paul, last name was my son. Paul, my son, made me do it. Paul, my son, made me do it. Paul made me do it. First name was Paul, last name was my son. Paul, my son, made me do it. Paul, my son, made me. Paul made me do it. First name was Paul, last name was my son. Paul, my son, made me do it. Paul, my son, made me do it. Paul made me do it. First name was Paul, last name was my son. Paul, my son, made me do it. Paul, my son, made me do it. Paul made me do it. Now I'm off in the whip and I'm speeding, trying to get off the scene. Now I'm back fucked up with the law shit, it's hard for me to stay clean. Mr. Paul, what you think I should do?
Won't you take another sip of your drink and I'll tell you I want you to meet this bitch that I know. Her name is Mary Jane. With my homie Canadian Miss, that nigga don't play no game.
Calling Canadian Miss, man, I call that juggernaut. Cause when they get together, motherfucker guaranteed to pop. Now I gotta switch up cars, Popo might be on my trail. Gotta get out of this as fast as I can, cause I ain't going back to jail. Hopped off in the Escalade, now I got a maid in the shade. Gotta get out of town for a month or two before it get too late. Mr. Paul is my buddy, Mr. Paul is my friend. Then I reached in my pocket to get some, damn I'm low on dividends.
I know just the right place, and you gon' get paid. And ball out and put them 32s on your Escalade.
First name was Paul, last name was my son. Paul, my son, made me do it. Paul, my son, made me do it. Paul made me do it. First name was Paul, last name was my son. Paul, my son, made me do it. Paul, my son, made me. Paul made me do it. First name was Paul, last name was my son. Paul, my son, made me do it. Paul, my son, made me do it. Paul made me do it. First name was Paul, last name was my son. Paul, my son, made me do it. Paul, my son, made me do it. Paul made me do it. I'm outside of the jewelry shop, suiting up, trying to peep out the scene. Nervous like a motherfucker, but I'm still gonna try to fulfill my dream. Another voice was talking, but it kinda sound blurry. But at the same time, Paul is telling me to hurry, hurry. Pulled out the Desert Eagle, cocked and bite to run inside. But I'm slipping so bad I forgot it was a troll outside. They had to be watching for a minute, cause I'm surrounded now. They telling me to get on the ground and put my weapons on the ground. Woke up the next morning in jail, looked like I done came up short. In a fucked up situation, I facing the judge in court. He say, what were you thinking? I said it was the alcohol. This wouldn't have never happened if I didn't listen to Paul. He said, who is this guy? Oh, he's inside my head. This guy is crazy, get him out my courtroom, that's what he said. Just people think I'm crazy, they trying to put me in a loony bin. Fuck Jenny Hen, Paul my son is the sip of the sin. No disrespect, your honor, but I only mean good. But I feel like y'all at fault for putting liquor stores off in the hood. He say, sir, that's irrelevant. Plus, you know right from wrong. You a fully grown man and understand what's going on. And for what you done, may God have mercy upon your soul. Sir, most definitely, you looking at life without parole.